Here we are with another episode of Wednesday Night Bullshit. The easy thing this week would be to criticise the lack of tracking that happens later on in the game. I think White just tends to give up. I think the important thing to note though is watch the two lines. So you've got a line of defenders and a line of attackers, and anytime that gap is pretty big, that's when the goals happen. You'll see three defenders here and not many midfielders getting back, and it allows Black to just run at them. A lot of the time, Rafi and Arman will just be able to run straight through the middle, and it's hard to stop attackers when they've got some momentum and they're running forward.
Hey, good hustle, Zab. Good hustle, Zab.
Similarly here, corner, and within seconds there's a huge gap between the defence and the attack. So it's responsibility for defenders to push forward and attacking players to drop back a little bit. Everybody's got to close the gap between them. And you see what happens there when Arman's just allowed to run through the middle.
Oh, there you go.
But sometimes it works when the gap is small. You can break in numbers, and by the time this shot comes in, there's 4 players able to attack, even though everybody was defending a few seconds ago. But here the gap's pretty large, and Arman and Rafi can just run through the middle.
That's like always hurts every game. Go wide, man. It's gonna be wide. Nice save, Mara.
And here we go, Iniesta. And he's going to pass it to Suarez now. There you go. Simple as that. A couple of passes back to front. Again, all the White players in their own half defending a corner. But as long as you're breaking numbers, you get a chance. I was expecting this to be a bit of a shit show, but actually White were in the game for quite a long time. They just gave up eventually. Here again, 3 White defenders in their own box and the other 3 elsewhere, and Hachi can come up with a lovely strike. Look at that. Beautiful.
Patrick, don't get any ideas. You're still playing defense.
All it takes is a little bit of pressing, and you get another goal out of it. Pretty simple.
It was weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. This is a defensive piece of chances. You'll get chances.
Yeah. All right, someone get him. Hey, let's get defensive subs. How you feeling, Joe? Great. You only need 9 toes, man.
Similarly there for Black, you see there's 3 attacking players and 3 defending players, and there's a good 15-20 yards between them. On a field this small, it's just going to cause problems. Sergio with the assist. He occasionally just activated beast mode, especially later in the game.
Good block.
And a clear handball there from Rafi. He'll claim it hit his nose, but I think we know the truth. Again, spot the difference between the 2 lines of White.
Get in front of him!
Don't shoot that. Come on, man.
Looks like what happened to him.
No. Oh, worse. I literally had nothing on my feet. I felt no nothing on my feet. I'm not joking. He's getting shit
And that's an unfortunate header for Shant, but he'll get his comeuppance later on.
Hey, good D, good D.
Take it.
I just got off.
And similar to Sergio later on in the game, Berge just allowed to run from the right back position. It's a fairly easy goal for Rafi from a few yards out. But without any kind of ball pressure from on Berge, it's always going to be difficult from there. Again, look at Black. Their attacking players versus their defending players. Just creates a huge space that Fares can run into and score. And there he goes. Doesn't matter how they go in, even if you're ashamed of them. An interesting technique there from Timmy to pass to Fares. I think this is the point that White give up. I think everyone's just like, I'm not going to run anymore.
Oh, yeah, good, good. Stay there.
Sergio gets the ball left back and gonna run all the way through past to JT. So from left back, Sergio's able to go through the middle. And then White are going to kick off, have a little bit of an attack, and then let the same thing happen again within seconds. So not a bad strike from Garen. Ball comes out to Sergio. Left back position, remember. And now he's in front of goal. And for good measure, Berge is going to do the same thing. This time it's pretty good save in Imogen. Stays big. And then pass of the season. Needs better movement than that.
Why would I wear two? I got it.
It's funny as fuck though, because everybody's like Rick's FC. What's sick is like, finally got these jerseys the first week of Inter playoffs, and we got eliminated. We were the #1 seed. We all.
And the game's pretty stretched now, so again, Black have got all their attacking players up. And it allows White to get back into the game a little bit. This is pretty common for the end of the game. I think between me and Fares we decided that we couldn't be asked anymore. Yeah, stopping Rafi on a 4-on-2, and just to rub salt on the wound. Well, it wasn't quite in the corner. Some nice topless action. And Jano finally gets his goal, and then runs back to the centre circle like it means something.
Watching, it's all up to you, buddy. Hey, don't shoot. No pressure. That's a great ball, Jim.
And here we go with another edition of Bullshit Calls. The claim here is that Vache handballs it. That looks like a pretty good chest to me. And Arman is going to show us exactly where it was hit. Right on the elbow, look at that, clear as day. And then similarly, yeah, look at that, definitely an elbow. Look at that, the elbow comes out, according to Garen. And I have no fucking idea what happens here. Clearly Nick heads the ball there, goes out of play. As far as I can see, Nick's not claiming any kind of foul, so it's just a black throw-in. But a couple of white players have stopped. And the ball's still in here. So, ball's in play. Sergio Tarafi finishes the ball. And this is a good example of how if you complain enough, you'll probably get what you want. White complain about it and then get a throw-in. I'm pretty sure that was off Nick's head though. And then the part of the video that you all came to see. You'll see that Temujin actually gets lifted off his feet briefly. Look at that. Oh, he leaves the ground. And a comedy stumble as well. Kasparian puts his hand up to apologise.
Stay in the middle.
No such apology from Garen though, he's trying to hold back the tears of laughter. And that's an exceptional fall from Tim. Somebody should probably text him, make sure that he's not got a concussion.